Hi, good morning. I'm Key Browning. I'm a mind, body, spirit, life coach, the author of Zenergy, and a registered yoga teacher. And today we're going to be doing chair yoga. And I just want to invite you to be mindful about how you feel right now. So just check in, not necessarily to increase the quality or the quantity of your breath, but just kind of notice the level of movement that you might experience in the lungs. Notice how you feel overall. You might even rate yourself like from a 1 to 10, 10 being, completely optimistic and feeling fabulous. And of course, 1 not so good, but still came to class. Okay, so that's pretty good. That's not really 1. But it's good to really have this self-regulation process each morning when you wake up. Do you wake up grumpy? Do you wake up depressed? Do you wake up dreading things? Do you wake up anxious? And if you can identify some of these emotions that you're feeling first thing in the morning, it can help to reduce those through the day. So first thing in the morning, I invite you to do 1 Zen minute, which is the first minute while you're still in bed and you're resting there. Just right then start saying a positive word. So it could be thank you, it could be joyful, it could be, whatever that word is for you that, calming. If you wake up anxious, I'm calm and relaxed. I'm calm and relaxed. That you say something kind and one word, relax, relax, relax. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Whatever that one word is, but just stay with that one word and just cycle it through and say it as many times as you can in the first minute of the day. And it'll shift the way that you're thinking. If we ask to turn our thoughts, turn our energy back to Creator, it will happen. So seek the kingdom of God and you'll find it, and seek the kingdom of hell and you'll find it. So in the morning, first thing, just start in on a mantra, a nice positive word, and then also ask your angels, guides, Creator to continuously redirect your thinking back to Creator. Okay, so let's go ahead and sit up straight. Scoot forward to the front edge of your chair and inhale deeply. Exhale completely. And exhale, exhale, exhale. Push the air out. Inhale deeply like a balloon in the belly. And what will happen is actually it's not, the belly is not expanding. It's the diaphragm that's dropping down. That's what happens. So exhaling, it lifts. Inhale, it lowers. And so when you're inhaling, there's an expansion of the lungs and rib cage. Let's take the arms up and down. Push on your feet as you raise your arms up and down. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Good. Close your eyes and think about what brings you to your practice today. Have a moment of gratitude for that which brings you to your practice today. And you can open your eyes. This time, let's take the arms up through the middle here. Inhaling up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Good. Keep breathing deeply and raise your arms up as high as you can, up by your ears, way up high. And down. And let's do one more. This time, interlace your fingers with the index finger pointing. Push on your feet so the lower body is active. We'll raise the hands up. Now, if you don't have that flexibility in your shoulders, your arms might be a little more forward. That's fine. We're just trying to raise them up as high as we can and extend up to the sky. Let's reach off to each side. So reaching the right hand to the left. And let's reach to your right now. And again, inhale, reach your hands up. Exhale, tilt to the left. And tilt to your right. And release. Bring those arms down. Good. Let's move the shoulders up and down. Jazz shoulders up and down. Good. Keep breathing deeply. Push on those feet. Now let's take the shoulders forward and backward. Notice I'm just moving the shoulders, so it's not a twist. We're not So no movement in the hips here. Focus just on the shoulders. So you can isolate the shoulders from the rest of the arm and the rest of the torso. And back to up and down, jazz shoulders. Very good. Okay, good. And then forward and backward. Yeah. Feels good. Okay, good. So let's relax the legs a little bit. We do want to keep the heat in the legs. We want that movement there, or that pressure in the feet, because that will strengthen these leg muscles, even though we're just sitting in a chair. So again, sitting, pushing on your feet, we'll extend the arms off to the side. Let's rotate through the shoulders here. Take your time. Go at your own pace. Circle around. Circle. Continue to push on your feet. Get some space in the spine. Lift the crown of your head up high. Let's circle in the other direction too. Take your time. Go at your own pace. Circle. Circle around. Good, and release. Good, and relax the legs. So I'm already feeling a little bit of perspiration here. So just that quickly, you know, we're already increasing the circulation in the body. So we want to be mindful of that. Let's take the legs out wide. You know, I know we work out for an hour, but sometimes through the week, if you could work out, you know, for 15 or 20 minutes on your own, it would enhance what we're doing in this class. So, okay, so let's take the legs out wide and we'll lean forward here. We'll go ahead and push your elbows to the chair or hands to the floor, and let's stretch through the legs, low back. Fold forward, soften your neck and jaw. Take another deep breath, fold in. Tuck the chin to chest. And then roll up, chin to chest, come back up to standing or to seated position. Ah, good. I feel good. Nice. Okay, so let's take the right arm and the right leg to the side, lifting the leg and the arm and reaching way over there. So big movements way over there. Good. Lift the leg up. Don't just slide it on the chair. Lift it up and over. Continue to sit up straight. You're doing good. Okay, nice. Reaching way over there. We'll call that one 7. I'm not sure what the number is, but here we go. Here's 8 and 9. Good. And 10. Way over there. Okay. Take a deep breath. Let the body go back into homeostasis. Just kind of feel the heart rate and notice it relaxing down a little bit. And we'll go off to the other side here. So big movements off to the other side. Good. If you're alone or if you just want to, you can count out loud with me. We'll call this one 5. And it's good if you could say it loudly. 6, 7, reaching way over there. Big movements, big voice. 9, I'm not sure, I think. And 10, we'll call this one the last one, and back to center. Okay, good. Nice. So sitting up straight, let's do a seated cat and cow. So we'll round the spine, go down, and inhale, arch, look up. I'll show you from the side here. Round, look down. And really round your low back, round your neck, really tuck in, rounding. And then the opposite, arching, let the shoulders roll open, the hands come back, hands to hips. Exhale, round, look down. Inhale, arch, look up. And of course, anytime you could just stay a little longer in one of the positions and arch or round just a little longer. That one's always good. This one feels so good in my neck. Lifting and rounding. Okay, good. We'll come back to center here. Now, let's do some coordination activities. So we'll go ahead and we're going to lift the right hand and the right leg. Let's do both of that. Right hand and right leg. Up and down here. There. 3. Good. Lifting up. 4, 5. Same arm, same leg. 6, 7, 9. Doing good. There's 10. We'll go off to the other side. Same arm, same leg. 3. You know what's coming up next, don't you? Okay, I think we'll call that one, I guess this one 7, 8, 9. We're going to change here, and 10. And now we'll have the hands on the side. We're going to lift opposite hand and leg. So right hand, left leg, and left hand, right leg. Go slow and get the movement. And then once you have the movement, you can go faster, go at your own pace. Right hand, left leg, extending out. Good. Opposite hand and leg does strengthen cognitive functioning. So it's really good, even though I know this is super simple, this does make a difference in memory. Okay, so lifting that leg up and off the chair, lift it up and off the chair, not just a lift of the knee and calf, but the whole leg up. Okay, doing good. So one more time, we'll lift the right arm and then the left arm, and then let's lower. Okay, good. So just relax for a moment. Now, I'd like to do the 8, the circle 8, which we've done before. So we'll start at the middle, and we'll just begin to go and to make the infinity symbol, that 8, sideways 8 with the arms. Now, as I'm demonstrating here, I'm coming up on the outside edge of that 8. And of course, the next time we do it, we're going to go the other way. So if you're going down, that's okay. We're going to do the other way too. Good. Moving the arms, sit up straight, push on your feet, engage the lower body and legs. Circle around. Good. And when we come here, we're going to go back in the other direction. Good. Going around, back and forth here. Push on your feet. Doing good. This also is improving cognitive functioning. I know it's very simple, but it does help the brain. Okay, and then we'll come back to center. Okay, good. Take a couple of deep breaths. Inhale deeply, expand. Exhale, 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 exhale. Inhale deeply. Okay, let's keep the whole hour for cardiorespiratory conditioning. We're really focused on that. Okay, so let's come back. We're going to do another coordination movement here. We're going to lift the right leg and so we'll lift the legs and start marching, and then we'll tap opposite hand to knee, opposite hand to knee. Start off slow. It's not the same, so opposite. And then those of you who are a little more limber, we can reach out there and reach for your knee, ankle, or toes. Maybe you can reach way over there and touch those toes. Doing good. Reach way over there. Doing good. Okay, wonderful. Good, so let's reach with the right hand and the left hand, and then we'll take a rest. Okay, good. So let's turn to the right for warrior 1. So right knee bent, get the shoe tied here, and left leg extending out behind you. Gotta tie my shoes here, excuse me. Okay, so right knee bent. If you're hugging, so we want to be a little more forward on the chair so that the left knee can drop down in front, left femur can drop down in front. So level 1, you bend the right knee. Level 2, the left knee is straight. And level 3, up and out of the chair. So you can have your hands down or reaching forward or up high. And of course, if level 3 is too much for you today, no problem. Continue to sit in the chair, but push on your feet as if you were going to stand up. And let's go ahead and push on that right foot, tilt forward slightly. Good, back leg strong. Doing good. Reach. Good. Now coming out of that, keep the legs where they are. Let's do a gentle turn here, not a deep twist. Gentle turn, look behind you. Let me check and see if you're doing it right. Okay, I think you are. So let's go ahead and turn. Okay, and then gently we'll bring that left leg in and aim in the other direction. Extend that right leg out behind you. Again, level 1, the right knee's bent. Level 2, the right leg is straight. Level 3, up and out of the chair. Inhale, raise your hands high. Extend the arms forward. Hover here, and if that's too much, lower the buttocks down into the chair and continue to push on the left foot as if you were going to stand up. Good, another deep breath. Even if you hold it just for 5 minutes or so, that's fine. 5 minutes. Yes, that would be great. Up and hold for 5 minutes. Yes, 5 seconds. I mean, I think I'm on my own for that one. Let's lower the hands down. Bring that right knee in and we'll aim in the other direction. Oh, we didn't do the twist. Sorry. Let's do that twist. I could hear you going twisting. Okay, so gentle turn. I said twist, but gentle turn. We're going to hold the back of the chair here. Gentle turn. Never crank into your deepest twist ever. Okay, so let's gently come out of that. And now we'll aim in the other direction. Okay. Good. This time, let's do something different with the arms. So find the right position for your leg, even if you're in level 1 here. So I'll go ahead and demonstrate level 1, right knee bent and left knee bent, but you're on the left toes. Let me scoot back a little bit so you can see me better here. And then this time, let's do cactus arms, which is just a bend in the elbows. And we'll bring those arms back. So we're taking the torso forward and bringing the arms back. And again, level 1, you bend the left knee, but continue to push on the right foot fully as if you were going to step up and out of the chair. Okay, doing good. Let's hold the back of the chair. We'll do a gentle turn here. Keep your chin lifted, chin parallel with your mat. Turning, being mindful. And gently, let's aim in the other direction. Take your time. Good. Left foot directly under the left knee and right leg extending out behind you. So a little bend in that right knee. And then this time, let's clasp the hands. But as you clasp your hands, just notice which pinky's on bottom. And let's web your fingers the other way. So the other pinky's on bottom, the other thumb is on top. Okay, so the awkward way, the less familiar way. And then we'll raise the arms up together. Push on the left foot as if you were going to step up and out of the chair. And we'll raise the arms up, but tilt the torso forward. And if you need to bend the right knee for level 1, feel free to do that. Otherwise, straighten the right knee for level 2. And then we'll lower the hands down. Let's hold that chair, hold the chair and gently look away from the camera. Look toward your chair, have a little turn here. Chin remains parallel with the floor. And then gently coming out of that. Good, take a breath here. Good, just feel that. So there's a lot of movement. You could feel the body coming back into homeostasis. That's what we want. Okay, so we're always listening to the body. If you need to stay a little longer in the position or get out a little sooner than I'm cueing, physician heal thyself. You know, keep listening to your own body. That's the main thing that we learn from these yoga postures. So let's do our John Travolta. Okay, so here we go. We're going to do our disco move here. So right knee bent, left leg straight, and I'm scooted forward to the front edge of the chair. And I always feel like I should point my finger for this one. Power move. It's a nice stretch here. And now we're going to go off in the other direction. Good. And so big movements, the whole body moving, full stretch. Bend that left knee and stretch to the left, long line through the right leg. Good. Off in the other direction. You've got it. I always like to point my finger, pretend that I'm at the disco. Although I would never do this move at the disco. Don't ever do that move again, Key. Doing good. Keep stretching. Like you mean it. Reach. Reach. You got it. Nice. Push on the back foot. So push on your right foot as you're reaching to the left. Push on your left foot as you reach to the right. Long line through the torso. Big movements in the body. Good. One more each way. Reaching to the right. And point it out. Reach it to the left. Okay, so let's bring those legs in. Oh, good. Nice. Let's do a trunk rotation here. So still scoot it forward to the front edge of your chair. So you're not going to bump around there. And we'll circle. Ah, feels so good. So this might be one that you try every day. You know, when we're doing these postures, I want you to think about which one or two or three that would be easy and doable for you, that, you know, maybe you do 60 seconds or 3 minutes of yoga a day. Let's go back in the other direction too, circling around, so that you just have a couple of postures that really work for you. And whatever your, you know, if you have an injury or, you know, what part of your body might need a little extra attention. Okay, so let's do the neck rotations, and that's usually the one that people pick because of all the Rice Krispies. So we'll go ahead and just sit comfortably in your chair, and then slow rotation, just choose a direction. Let's circle around, small rotations. We're going to do about 10 to 15 of these circles. We want to start off slow and then get bigger and bigger. Soften your jaw. Widen the circle. Circle around. Don't transfer the weight in the buttocks. So we're not moving the torso. We're only moving your neck. And if you hear the Rice Krispies, if you hear that snap, crackle, pop, this is the posture you need to do to release that. So what that noise is your connective tissue. It's fascia and scar tissue sometimes that is ready to be transformed. So let's pause for a moment. And when we do this, we want to start off with a small spiral and then get bigger and bigger. So we always pause in between so that we know to go small in the other direction. So go ahead and start that. Shoulders are relaxed. Sternum lifted. Circle around. Circle around. Keep your jaw relaxed. Circle around at your own pace. You can close your eyes even. Circle wide. And if you're hearing that movement, those noises in there, the more you do this, that noise will transform. It'll go away. But it might take a little while. You know, it might take a year. But if you did, you know, 2 minutes, 3 minutes of shoulder rolls and then neck rotations, over time, that would go away. Now, for you, it might only be a month or, you know, 6 months even, but even if it takes a year, it's just 3 minutes a day, you know, so it's, you know, but over the course of the year, you're going to get a lot more mobility in your neck. It's going to make a big difference for you. Okay, so feet out wide. Sitting up straight, we'll extend the arms off to the side. Let's reach off to either side. And as you're reaching way over there, you're going to feel that pelvis. We want to feel that opening there in the kidney band. So we're reaching to the left. You're going to feel a little bit more in that. right kidney band or the opposite kidney band. Push on your feet. The knees are wide, about the shoulder width, chair width. So the arms aren't down, so arms stay up. So we're not, it's not like a typical side bend. We're pushing on the buttocks and the legs, lifting up through the spine and reaching off to each side. Good. Now with the feet wide, let's reach forward. Push your buttocks down, reach forward, reach toward me, reach. Notice where your shoulders are. Let the shoulders drop down as you continue to reach your hands forward. And release. Come on back. Okay, good. So let's move into seated pigeon. So we'll go right ankle to left thigh. But if that's too much on the hip or knee or other part of the body, then you could do ankle to ankle sitting up straight. But I think a lot of you can do ankle to thigh. We'll rotate the right ankle a few times in each direction. Leaning back is easier. So level one is leaning back in the chair, circle the ankle a few times. If you're looking for more intensity into the hip and hamstring, we're looking for a stretch right over here in the hip and right hip and hamstring. Then sit up straight. Let's point and flex. Point and flex. Good. Sitting up straight, maybe begin to lean forward. Some of you can come forward, enhancing that stretch, or most advanced, reaching forward. But if you get there and you're holding your breath, then that's the wrong pose for you. So make sure that you're still breathing comfortably. Okay, good. So let's keep that leg here. So lower body stays in the same position. We're going to turn and look to the right. You could bring your left wrist to the outside of the right knee and keep the chin parallel with your mat as you begin to turn and look to the right. Some of you can enhance it. We can bring that left elbow to the right knee, and you could do prayer hands. So it's a little different there. Let me show you here even from the side. So it's left elbow to the right knee and then prayer hands. So it's a twist with both the lower body and the upper body. So continue to lift up through the spine, turning, looking to your right. And then release, coming out of that. Good. Let's lower the legs down. Feel the difference. Oh, feels good. Okay, so again, we'll go off to the other side. If this is too much, if the classical pigeon position, you can always modify. And just, you do want to sit up straight. So in level one, you're crossing ankle to ankle and you're pushing on that right foot to get a little more space in the spine and externally rotate the left knee off to the side if you have that injury. But again, I think a lot of you are okay to cross here, right to left ankle to right thigh. Even if your left knee is lifted a little bit, that would be fine. Let's circle the ankle a few times. But remember, leaning back is easier. So if you have tight hip or hamstring, or you have hip or knee replacement, you need to just go a little slower or have more slack, then lean back in the chair. Level two is sitting up straight. Good. Let's point and flex. Good. And then leaning forward, enhancing the stretch through your left leg, the left buttocks, hamstring. And then of course, reaching forward. Watch the shoulders. So let the shoulders drop down as you extend your hands out. Stretch through that left leg. Oh, I can really feel it. Another deep breath. And release. Okay, good. Let's turn to the left now. Level one, right wrist to the outside of the left knee. And we could just turn and look off to the side. And then those of you ready for a little bit more, we'll bring that elbow down. So right elbow to the left knee. We'll turn and look to the left, push the palms together. Continue to find some space on that inhale. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, turn. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, turn. Look up over your left shoulder. and release. Coming back out of that. Wonderful. Good. Just pause in between. Feel your body going back into homeostasis. All of this allows us to really connect mind and body. These movements are shifting and transforming the body. So that's what we need. Okay, so let's do a side angle lunge here. We'll bend the right knee and take your left leg off to the side. So I'm scooting over a little bit, so my left leg is completely off of the chair here. That gives you a little more space. And then as we lean, right elbow to right thigh, left hand to the kidney band. Let's feel where that is. So think about where your kidneys are below the rib cage and in this back area. So we want to create a long line here through the left side. Push your left foot down, hold your left lumbar or your left low back as we tilt toward the right. And then we can spin, we'll bring that left arm forward and then up and over the head. Now, if it's too much, so notice how much you're stretching in the shoulder versus the torso. So that's why I say, let's focus here and get that length through the torso. And then we can also stretch the shoulder. Another deep breath, push on that left foot, extend, reach to the right. Keep your neck long on that diagonal. And release. Good work. Take your time. We're going to scoot over and do that on the other side. So the right leg now is completely off of the chair here. Good. Left elbow to left thigh. Right hand to that right kidney band right over there. So you can feel that you're opening. Where is that area of the body? And then we'll take the right arm over the ear. Long line through the right side. Push your right foot down, reach your right hand away from it. Now see, I find this posture really helps the low back a lot. So if you have tension in the low back and pelvis, this might be the posture that you do each day to stretch through that low back. Get a little more space there. Okay, let's lift up and we'll come out of that. Hang onto the chair as you bring those legs in. We're going to do it one more time. And sometimes really even standing when we could do side angle lunge standing. So we'll try that again. And you could see how both postures can really help your body. Pushing on the left foot, extend your left arm away, long line through the left side of the body. Right elbow to right thigh, not to the knee, to the middle of the thigh. So be mindful of where your right elbow is located. Another deep breath, reach and extend, push the left foot down as you reach your left hand away from it. Look up, see if you look up right now. Excellent, and coming out of that, wonderful. So we'll change sides, change legs, up to the other side. Always make sure that your feet are stable, your buttocks is stable, you feel strong before you raise your hands up. Even though we're seated and you can't quote fall, just always be mindful of the foundation of the position first, and then we'll begin to move through the body. So all of these little cues that I'm giving you help you to have more respect and nurturance for your own body. And it's amazing how these postures work. I mean, they work on a body, mind, spirit level. So it's not just physicality. We get a lot of benefits from yoga regarding our emotions and our mental outlook and optimism. Okay, good. Let's lift and we'll bring that leg in. Good. I used to do a lot of weightlifting, and it's very biomechanical and it can be very meditative in that way, just lifting and you just go and get in the zone. But with yoga, it's just a whole body, mind, spirit practice. It's not just pump iron and get bigger muscles. It's become healthy, right? It's a whole mind, body, spirit. Okay, so let's go ahead and stand behind the chair and let's do the side angle lunge. We'll do side angle lunge standing now. So first let's start in mountain pose. So think about mountain pose. So remember to bring your shoulders back. So you're standing tall. I'm just showing you here from the side. Most people stand in their toes a little bit more, so there's a little bit more of a lean forward. So lean back, it's very subtle. You can see what I'm doing here. Just lean back. So the top of your thighs are over your heels. And if you could just move from that pushing into the toes to pushing in a little more in your heels and lengthening with the toes, your body will start to lift and the shoulders will come back. Okay, so let's do a side angle lunge. So we'll start with that warrior two position with the legs, right knee bent, left leg straight, hips and ribs aim toward me and arms off to the side, warrior two. So the legs are strong. Feel how strong your left leg is as we're here in this upper position of warrior two. And then as we lean into side angle lunge, push the same amount into that left foot as you reach your left hand away from it. You can always hang on with your right hand to the chair if you need that. So your right elbow is in the middle of the thigh. It's not at the knee. It's not right there where all the insertion and origins of the muscles are located, not there. So if you want to make it harder, you can always reach for your right ankle and hover here off to the side. Abs engaged. We'll hang on to the chair, lifting up, and let's pivot in the other direction. Take your time. So in warrior two, we start with that basic bend, extending the arms out. You know where we're headed, but feel how strong that right foot is first. Try to get a 90-degree angle out of the lead leg or the left leg. And then we'll begin to move into side angle lunge, left elbow to left thigh, right hand high. Push on your back heel, extend from right hand to right heel. Long line through that right side and level two, reaching for your left ankle. Remember, if you try level two, you go, oh, that's too hard. No big deal. You just come back to level one and just be mindful of your breath. Doing good. Lifting up, pivot forward. Let's bring those legs in. Ah, nice. Stand tall in mountain pose. Top of the thighs over the heels. And so if you lean back too far, of course, you'll fall back. So we just want to lean back enough so more of the weight is in the thighs and heels. Link them with your toes. Let's do a side bend here. Right hand reaches to the left. Now, if you're feeling any kind of jamming here, you want to be lifting up and then the side bend. But for some of you, if it's just too much, you're just raising your hand up. Okay, so let's go off to the other side. Left hand reaches to the right. And see if you can push a little bit more through that left hip and hamstring and heel as we begin to tilt to the right. Okay, excellent. Okay. So let's do a standing cat and cow here. We're going to move to the side of the chair. Let me move my chair about here. And we'll lean forward over the chair. And we'll do a standing cat and cow, a little bend in the knees. So arching, looking up. Exhale, round, look down. Arch, look up and moo. Cow, moo. And round, look down and purr. A few more times. Arching, really lift the tailbone, chin up high. Exhale, round, look down. Okay, excellent. So let's go ahead and take the right leg forward. Take your right leg forward and the left leg back. Push down through your left heel. And we'll move into a lunge here. So hands on the chair or beginning to come up halfway or all the way. If you can, we'll lunge forward with the right knee and left leg straight. And if you want to touch the chair with your shin, that'll give you a little more stability there. Hands up high. Good, we'll lower the hands. Let's hold the chair with your left hand And let's open out behind us. So it's a lunge with a twist. Hang on to the chair. Another deep breath, chin is lifted and parallel with the floor. And then aim forward and we'll walk forward toward the chair. Now, if you have your desk, which likely you do, you have your computer monitor there in the chair, you probably don't, you can do that same posture and lean on your table and aim in the other direction, but I can't do that. So for the demonstration purposes, I'm gonna change the direction here. So now my left leg's forward and right leg back. So we start first with that lunge, warrior one, inhale, hands high. Deep breath here. And again, if you need to hang on to the chair, just leave one hand on the chair and one hand up high. Okay, excellent. Let's add the twist here. Hang on to the chair with the right hand and begin to turn and open out to your left. Good. Let the shoulders drop down and the chin lift. Turn through the torso. And then back toward your chair, and both feet toward the chair. Will come back to mountain pose, stand tall mountain. Take another deep breath. And now let's rock and roll. You can hang on to the chair or have your hand hover just over the chair. Let's rock and roll. Really fan out your toes and stretch through the metatarsals. Okay, doing good. Let's do a few balancing postures here. So I'll move the chair back to center. And we can stand behind the chair. Let me just go here with it actually. Good, and lift your right foot up behind. So I'll just show you here on the side here. Lift the right foot up behind. This would be better. This seems to be the easiest of the balancing postures. So lifting the right foot up behind. You can have your hands slightly on the chair or over the chair. You don't want to be gripping and leaning into the chair at this point. The whole body should be in mountain pose with a little support. That's what we're looking for. Go find a focal point. Okay, stand tall, mountain pose. Now, if you're getting any kind of cramping back there, then you go back to that standing forward fold. Okay, so you can go right into that. Otherwise, we'll lift the other leg up and then we'll do that one. Okay, so left leg lifting and hands on the chair, slightly over the chair. You can hang on with one finger. The more that you could stand on one leg, what's happening here is we are starting to develop more core strength and the muscles are getting stronger, closer to the spine. And so that's what we're wanting for more balance. We want to be stronger from the inside out. Okay, good work. Now transfer the weight to your left foot and we'll take the right knee forward. So right knee forward. Level one, just taking the foot off the floor. Level two, knee high. Level three, extending the right leg out. So as you bend the right knee, you can have your hands on the chair or slightly over the chair, holding with one finger. Some of you can bind. Hands to the right leg. Okay, good work. And now let's lift the left leg. From mountain pose, start there. So nothing changes in the spine. We're just lifting the left foot up any, left foot forward, We want the knee and the foot in front of the torso. And you can raise your knee up high or extend that leg out, or even bind. Okay, good. That's good. And then we'll come back to neutral. Okay, let's do that one more time. I'm hearing a special request. Somebody out there wants to do that one again. Okay, so we'll do that one. Right knee in front. Good. Just let the eyes relax. Find one focal point and look at the one focal point, something not moving, so not me, something not moving, maybe that little red flower over there. Okay, let's keep some levity to it all, okay? This is balancing postures, they're difficult. And of course, our balance gets worse as we get older, but that's because we stop practicing these things. So I've seen some remarkable improvements. Let's go ahead and take that left knee forward. Remarkable improvements in clients in a few months or certainly a year when they're practicing just 1 hour a week. And you do get better at all of these postures. They get easier, you get more mobility and more stability. Okay, good work. Okay, well, you know how much I love squats. So here we're gonna do some squats, okay? So let's take the legs out wider than the chair, wider than your shoulders, with your feet angled outward. Okay. So level one would be, standing here in a wide stance. If this is all you could do, maybe even a little bit of a bend, just a little bend. This would be level one. So just staying here and holding. And we want to feel the heat in the legs. That's what we're looking for. But many of you can come down a little lower and even move through these postures. So we'll go down and up. And you can hang on to the chair if you need to, that's fine, but try not to, so that you're just barely hanging on, not, gripping. And then of course, level 3 is down, 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 and hold. Now check in and see how the leg muscle feels. So you want to stick your booty out behind you so that you're lengthening the leg muscles while you're also contracting them because of the squat. Hands up high to elevate the heart rate. Extend up through the arms. You can even be on the V if that's a little easier for you. Sun Goddess. And then lift. Let's keep the legs out wide. Let the body go back into homeostasis. Just rest for a moment. Okay, we're getting closer to Shavasana. Stay with me. Level 2, down and up. We're going to do another round here. You got it. You know it's working. It's helping. Down and hold. You know you love it. Hands up high. You love when it's over. Let's say that. That's what we can all agree on. We love when it's over. Engage your abs. See if you can keep those abs moving toward the spine. Hands up high, hips down low. And stand. Good work. Pivot the feet in first and then push to come back to Tadasana or mountain pose. Good. Take a couple of deep breaths here. Okay, good work. Let's go ahead and sit down. Kerplunk. Let's get a little sip of water and we'll move into meditation. Okay, so let's take a couple of minutes to rest. Good. Take a couple of moments to rest now. And it feels so good to let go and feel successful, feel good about what you just created. Feel the body responding to the postures, that new circulation. And if you can turn off your lights, take off your glasses, that would be really good to help you relax a little bit more. Feel the rise and fall of your lungs. Slow down your mind to the rhythm of your breath. There is a place of peace and wisdom that is inside you. And the key to your sacred space is your breath. Relax your facial muscles, lips, tongue, and jaw. Relax through your throat and neck. Continue to feel the body become limp and loose and completely relaxed. Feel that serenity flowing down the spine and relaxing the central nervous system, moving out from the brain and spine to your organs, muscles, limbs. It feels so good to just let go. With each breath becoming more and more relaxed than you've ever known yourself to be. Now let's begin a silent mantra and gently begin to serenade yourself with the word peaceful. I am peaceful. Peaceful. I am peace. Continue to serenade yourself with that calming word. Peaceful. I am peaceful. Peaceful. Continue to relax through the torso, relaxing the organs inside the rib cage, relaxing the organs around your navel. And feel any stress or tension or doubt or negativity just rolling down the body, past your hips, knees, and feet, and back into the earth for recycling. It's easy to let go. Let go of the stress. And inhale peacefulness. I am peaceful. I am peaceful. Now imagine this peacefulness flowing out from you like ripples from a pebble in a calm pond. And as you throw the pebble into the pond, it sends out a ripple. And allow that peacefulness to emit from you. Peaceful. Peaceful. And send that peacefulness to your home, to the people in your home with you. Send out peacefulness to your spouse, roommates, pets. Just let that energy flow from you, touching the whole house all the way out to the property line. Peaceful. Notice the pace that your heart beats. Intend that your heartbeat slow and steady. Slow and steady. Soon we're going to come back. Be sure to bookmark this place of peace and joy and wisdom that is inside you, and revisit frequently throughout the day, just by becoming aware of the quality of your breath. Coming back now, feeling integrated, fully integrated on all levels, balanced, and energized. As you begin to open your eyes, just fill your mind and heart with joy and bring the hands to the heart. Share your joy with everyone. Namaste. God bless you. So good to train together. And I'll look forward to seeing you next Tuesday at 10 for yoga here on Zoom. And also I'm hosting a meditation class on Wednesdays at 4:30 to 5:30 at my clinic. So I hope you can join me for one or both of those. Okay. God bless you. Namaste.